let's address an earnings set. We've got Bharat Madan, whole-time director and CFO at Escorts Kubota, joining in on the show right now. Bharat, hi, morning. Good to have you on the show. Walk us through what the financials have looked like, because as I see, the margins were healthy at 11.4%. Tell me some of the strategies that you're putting in place to try and up these numbers, perhaps.
Generally, if you look at the sectors, I think the infra sector did quite well for us this time. Both railway and the construction equipment segment had done well, and that's the margin. And agri side also, I think the rural market had seen a revival. So post-August, after the good monsoon, we've seen the retail growth have been quite good in the last quarter. So I think the numbers have been quite good, and we expect the same performance should continue going forward too.
This is Shrishti also joining in. Give us a sense on the industry growth outlook, because what we see that you are penciling in a 14 to 15% growth in Q4, but Escorts as a company has been underperforming the industry growth in the 9 months as well as in the Q3 as well. But going ahead in Q4, what's the expectation? Can you be at par with the industry growth? And also tell us what's the expectation for FY26?
Yes, I think if you see the geographical mix of the growth, the southern and western market for almost 1.5 years was under pressure. The revival really started happening there after the monsoons were there, and most of these markets are dependent on rains for irrigation. So the good monsoon means the reservoir levels improved in these pockets, and we're seeing now the growth is coming in essentially into these markets, which is growing 30-40% now year on year. So as you know, Escorts is not a very strong player in the southern western market. Our main presence is more in the northern and central Indian markets, which have not really done that well, in this growth period. And the industry has seen a growth. So, but now as you move to the Rabi season, typically, harvesting season will be more north focused, where Escorts has a strong foothold. And we expect in the Q4 and Q1, we'll see a similar growth in line with the industry, for a full quarter.
Okay. Yesterday, Mahindra and Mahindra increased their guidance. They're saying that they're gaining market share. So are you losing market share?
We have seen a drop. So as I mentioned, since the geographical growth for the industry has been uneven, but the most growth has happened in the southern and western market, which has grown almost, high double digits. We're not very strong players. So that has led to about 0.5% decline in the market share so far, in the first 9 months. But now since we're moving to the Rabi season, then the season is more for the northern markets, where we have a stronger foothold. So we expect in the next 2 quarters, we should be make up for this lost margin.
The optimism, let's say, which we've got from Mahindra and what you're indicating, can I say that this in a sense could be the best start for the tractor industry post-COVID? Because for the first time in beginning of the year, tractor industry is sounding optimistic. So can I say that this is the best start for the year in last 3 years?
Not really last 3 years, but you look at 22-23 year, which is a peak year for the tractor industry post-COVID. And actually, COVID period was a good period for the industry, with the tractor actually outperformed all the sectors. So yes, after 22-23, we saw about 6 quarters of degrowth, essentially because of the bad monsoon in that period. So post September onwards, we are seeing the growth has started coming in on the rural market. So we expect this momentum should continue next year too.
All right, Mr. Madan, really appreciate your time. Glad you could join us.